Emerald Diamond, home of the Slumpbusters and the world's largest beer cup snake. Evidently, the home faithful attempt to drink their way to some good fortune in the pregame festivities as their 2-5 Slumpbusters take on the Weed League's top team in the 7-0 Stoners here on SSN. I'm Hank Matthews. Let's check out the starting lineups. First for the visiting Stoners. Second baseman Marie Wunn will lead things off. Her .576 batting average tops, and all of Buzzball coming into today's game. Smokey McPot bats second and plays first base. Hitting third and playing center field, Walter Pipe. Rip DeBong in the cleanup spot for the Stoners. He plays left field. In the 5-hole, third baseman Howie Blazin. Sharon Adoobie, the 6-hitter, out in right field. The shortstop, Juan Hitter, batting 7th. Catcher Pat Stat Shit bats 8th. While pitcher Bud Smoker, with 13 strikeouts in his season debut against the Potheads, rounds out the order for manager Sparky Flowers' undefeated ball club. And for the Slumpbusters, it's Hugo Whitney who will lead things off. He plays first base. Across the diamond at third, Howie Baudet bats second. Annie Wunn hits third and plays second. The shortstop, Abe Baby, batting cleanup. In the 5-hole, Molly Hogg plays right field. Becky Barhop, the center fielder, batting 6th. Out in left, You'll Do bats 7th. Hitting 8th, the catcher, Kimmy Head. And right-hander Walt Surname will bat 9th and throw out the first pitch of the game for manager Haywood Jablomi's starting 9 on a beautiful day for Buzzball, here in the sloppy Second City. Straight to the action. Bottom first, 1 out. Bases loaded for Molly Hogg. Hogg rips a liner into right field. 2 runners head for home. The throw from Rip DeBong to catcher Pat Stat Shit on time, and Stat Shit slaps the mustard on the bread and makes himself a sandwich. Stoners limit the damage to a run. Bottom 2 out. Bud Smoker cruising so far. Walt's her name at the dish. Return to sender. Ricochets right off pitcher Bud Smoker's left testicle. Stoner skip Sparky Flowers told SSN reporters after the game, quote, "There are better ways to protest the repealment of Roe v. Wade than that." Stoner's reliever Ben Chiefin enters the game wearing 2 cups just in case. Hugo Whitney mashes one into center. Just out of the reach of a diving Walter Pipe. Surname scores, and the Slumpbusters take an early 2-run lead. Next batter, Howie Baudet sends one over the wall in right field, where a fan in the front row tries to catch Baudet's 2-run home run ball with her nachos and beer. That wasn't a good idea. Annie Wunn at the dish, trying to extend the 2-run rally. Wunn. Ramalama ding dong! Opposite field shot, Wunn's 3rd home run of the year, and the Slumpbusters extend their lead to 5. Top of 3, Stoners in an unfamiliar position. Juan Hitter gets things going with a solo shot to center. A 410-foot blast, Hitter's 4th of the year. Later on in the inning, 2 out, Marie Wanna on second, Smokey McPot at the plate. McPot getting hammered. Wanna scores, Stoners close the gap, 2-5. Top 4, no outs, 1 on, Howie Blazin at the dish, Blazin. The wood shop is open for business. DeBong scores from first, Blazin winds up at second. Next batter, Juan Hitter spends his off days at Muscle Beach. Just out of the reach of a fully extended Becky Barhop, Blazin scores, triple for Hitter, and the Stoners pull within a run, 4-5. To the bottom of the inning. 1 out, 1 on, Annie Wunn at the dish. Wunn likes her chicken extra crispy. 2-run shot for Wunn, her 2nd of the day, 4th of the year, and the Slumpbusters open up a 3-run lead. Top of the 5th, Marie Wunn on second, Smokey McPot at the plate. Ballistica! For McPot, his 3rd home run of the year puts the Stoners back within reach, 6-7, and Ben Chiefin's hype. Top of the 8th, 1 out, bases loaded for Pat Stat Shit. Sends one into the gap, but Annie Wunn comes up with the stop, limits the damage to a run, game tied at 7. To the bottom of the inning. Forward a team, subbed in for You'll Do, a team. Merlin's beard! Just over the right field wall, Adoobie extends, but can't catch it. Maybe she needs a bigger glove. Slumpbusters take a 1-run lead, 8-7. Top of the 9th. 2 out, 1 on, last chance for the Stoners. Rip DeBong. Go, go, Gadget, bat! McPot scores on DeBong's last-ditch double. Score evens at 8. Brindarilla would retire the side in order at the bottom of the inning, and we're headed to extras in the sloppy second city. Bottom of the 11th, Stoner's closer Anita Rapp in for some long relief. Rapp leaves Hugo Whitney standing in a puddle of his own making. Next batter, Howie Bowdit, hits one out to center, but Walter Pipe, tracking the ball over his shoulder, comes away with the Willie Mays style catch. 2 out. Next batter, Annie Wunn. Swing the bat. We enter the bottom of the 15th inning with little signs of life from either side. 2 out. For the team, lines went over the head of Leaping Lord Juan Hitter. Slumpbusters manager Haywood Jablomi inserts Noah Face for catcher Kemi Head. Face finds the gap for a single. 2 on. Stoner starter Ann Onion working in relief against Nadia Von Hott. And Onion gets Von Hott to send a dribbler down the third base line, blazing gloves it, sends it over to McPott to end the threat. Top of the 16th, and with no indication that this is ending anytime soon, Juan Hitter leads off the inning by taking 2 o'clock's pitch off his kneecap. Ivan Stoner comes in to pinch run while Hitter shakes it off. Pat's that shit, grinds the ball through the gap. 2 on. Running out of pitchers, Sparky Flowers takes a risk and pinch hits Jay Zaripin in a key moment. Zaripin takes advantage, singles to left, and loads the bases for the top of the order. Slumpbusters ace Jemmy Hatt comes on in relief in a pressure-packed situation. Marijuana teeters on the line like a field sobriety test, but Hugo Whitney comes up with it and somehow beats Juana to the bag. 1 out, but the go-ahead run scores. Jablomi elects to give the red-hot McPott the free bag at first and loads the bases once more for the heart of the order. Walter Pipe steps into the batter's box thinking about a grand salami. "If you don't eat your meat, you can't have any pudding," ripped a bong. "How can you have any pudding if you don't eat your meat?" And the Stoners squander an opportunity to put the game out of reach. Bottom of the 16th inning, nearly out of pitchers, Sparky Flowers turns to his ace, Phil Lynette, to close out the game. Lynette gets Whitney to ground out. 4-3, 1 away. Next batter, Howie Bowdit sends Lynette's pitch screaming towards the gap, but McPott uses his 6th tool to make that stop. Flips it back to Lynette for the 3-1 putout. 2 gone. And it's up to Annie Wunn to breathe life back in the Slumpbusters' chances. But Wunn gets hung. Duran and quartered. Stoners win it 9-8 in 16 innings. Let's check out your box score. It's 8 runs on 18 hits, no errors for the Slumpbusters, who fall to 2-6 on the season despite Annie Wunn's 2-home-run day. For the Stoners, 9 runs on 18 hits, no errors. They get multi-hit days from 6 different players, including Marijuana, who drove in the game-winning run, and used another 6-pack of pitchers in relief of Bud Smoker following his involuntary vasectomy. But it was Smokey McPott's day at the dish. McPott, 4 for 7 on the day with 2 runs and 3 RBI, including a monster 2-run 5th-inning home run to lead the Stoners to victory and a sweep of the 2-game miniseries against the Slumpbusters. That wraps up our coverage here on SSN. We'll seal it with a lighter. Stoners remain perfect on the year, their 8th consecutive win to start the season. A 16-inning slugfest that closely resembled the fight scene in Rocky IV. They return home tomorrow for the start of a 3-game series with Visine, when Phil Lynette returns to the mound and attempts to win a game the day after saving one for the first time since Scooter McAldenballs did it in 1892. Until then, this is Hank Matthews, reminding you to subscribe and interact with his channel. We'll see you in the next one, Stoner Nation, here on SSN, the Stoner Sports Network.